Lake Gas Radio Show.
K the boss. K the
Brought
boss.
to you by Lake Gas Radio.
You are now tuned in to the Lake Gas Radio. Brought to you by Lake Gas Reefy. Come and hear the show. Share and subscribe. It's a whole nother vibe. Watch a real street nigga go live. Give you all the real facts, the real deal. Show you how the hood feel. Black politics, the current events, you might get some chills. It's just a day in the life of the culture. All my youngins tap into an educated soldier. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Sit you down and stressed out. Make sure you know your worth. Go and hustle for yours. Get your face out the dirt, cause your heart's still beating. It can be way worse. 1500, we got it out the mud. We all love the hood, but the streets show no love. We on all platforms, come and listen to the truth. It's a Ski Vasquez, I lit a fire in the booth.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it was like, you know, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, it takes too much energy. You only gotta stay 2 steps ahead of them or whatever. But trust them to be there.
Alright, to be themselves.
Trust the snake to bite you. Trust the lion to lie. Trust the thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be there. But know them when you see them.
Peace to everybody, man. We have an interesting show as usual tonight. Sharing the information, revealing the lies about stories that was told to us. The myths. One of them is a big myth. You know what I noticed? Hollywood is getting paid big time. Big money. Hollywood is getting big money, y'all, for the lies. They're making movies. We on TikTok too. They want me to confirm my age. This is crazy. Thought I set that up already. Yeah, but tonight we talking about somebody in history. He was so cruel that they made first of all, they made him a legend for all the cruel things he did. They basically they bugging. They made him a legend out of the things he did, as usual, Hollywood. That's how Hollywood do. Count Dracula. Interesting story. A mass murderer. First of all, let y'all know about that.
Aux input mode.
We're gonna let y'all know that. For anything, mass murderer. Cruel person in history. I'm trying to get my TikTok working too, y'all. We're gonna give the people some time to, get it in the building before we get deep into it. Let my comrades get in the building. But Count Dracula. Yeah, this is what we're talking about today. You know how he would take people. First of all, I thought he was going to war. I thought he was going to war just to go to war, you know, just to be that cruel person to kill people. But you know, he grew to be cruel. First of all, let's say Count Dracula. He grew to be a cruel person, you know. Do I think he went overboard? Yeah, I think he went overboard with it. He was born into having enemies. It was inherited. As a matter of fact, the footage that I'm going to show you, to prove, first of all, his father was like a king, you know, or the area he was at. And to prove his loyalty, his father gave him and his brother to the Turkish Empire as slaves and prisoners. Now, to me, that's not loyalty. That's showing how much of a sucker you is. So, you know, they was torturing them. Said he beat him so bad his skin will fall off of him. And he kept that hate in him. He built that hate up. And so one day, you know, he planned to make a move, and he made that move, y'all. So this story, this is going to be a twisted story. I want to warn y'all. Yeah, like I said, I'm waiting until a couple people get in alive before we really get into it. It makes you wonder, like, Hollywood take our pain, you know, take stories, and they basically, you know, they make money off of us. Big money, too. You know, whoever would have thought the story of Dracula was real? You know, it seemed like we erase things from our mind, even if we know it's real. We talked about that earlier. You know, I guess now we so programmed to ignore the facts. And once you ignore the facts, you know, the powers that be know that they got that hold on you. You know what I mean? They know they got that hold on you. There's nothing you could do. So my whole thing is revealing the truth. Somebody said, well, why are you talking about Vlad the Impaler? I thought it was all about talking about Black history. Hey, listen, man, sometimes you got to cover all history, because when you do, it'll make the story of life much understandable. And you got to understand, you know, Vlad, every time I say Vlad, I think about the talk show podcast dude. But we're going to find out, do that got a connection to him anyway? Because people say that he Russian, but Vlad, for my knowledge, is a Romanian name. You know, we're going to find out how he got that too. But yeah, stick around and learn something. like I said, it's going to be a cruel story, gruesome, the tactics that he used, you know, taking women and, you know, driving stakes through their vaginal and hanging them up until they drip dry and die from torture. Chopping 20,000 people nose off and collecting them. Some people said he was consuming them. Just a nasty story. You know, when was the first time that you heard about Dracula? You know, what was the first time anybody heard about Dracula? That's what I want to know. You know, and was you like, vampires don't exist? Did you think that way? You know, did you think that way? Nah. Where did they get this story from? Like, it's bullshit. Because we do that a lot of time. We say, you know, it's so cruel. We don't think it is. Nah, that don't exist. Nobody would do that. I mean, we say it ourselves. Nah, nobody would do that. I don't believe it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you the truth. Now we're going to get into we'll play a short real quick that basically telling y'all a brief history of who he was. Trying to get it together. Brief history of who he was. Let me see. What is this? Let's see. In New Jersey, got some rain today, man. Snow today. How y'all feel about that? Y'all enjoy that snow?
I staked my enemies and drank their blood. My name is Vlad III, better known as Vlad Dracula or Vlad the Impaler. This is my story. My father Vlad II was Prince of Wallachia. He was also a member of the Order of the Dragon, a Christian knightly order that fought against the Ottomans. He came into conflict with the Boyars, the nobles of Wallachia, who supported the Ottomans. They managed to overthrow him. To prove his loyalty to the Ottoman Sultan, my father handed me over to the Turks as a slave, along with my brother. I often defied their orders, for which they whipped me until the flesh fell off my bones. It was at that time, I developed a deep hatred for the Ottoman people and my father. After my father lost his life in an assassination in 1447 and other tragic events plagued my life, I fled to Hungary, where I rose to become an advisor to the ruler. After his death, I regained rule over my homeland. I consolidated my power by killing all the long-established boyars and filling their positions with free peasants who had been knighted. I had renegade state by placing them naked on a blunted stake inserted into them. Thus, their entrails were pierced by their own body weight, and they died in cruel agony. It is also said that I had a fondness for the noses of my dead enemies and decorated my rooms with them. After anarchic conditions had temporarily prevailed in Wallachia, I had order restored and created an economically stable country. Despite the many decaying bodies I had put on stakes outside the cities as a deterrent, many subjects revered me for my relentless insistence on law, honesty, and order. When Pope Pius XII proclaimed a crusade against the Ottomans in 1460, I was the only one to join it. Despite successful battles against Sultan Mehmet II, the war left a devastated Wallachia. My brother Rodu took advantage of the situation to draw the Valerian nobles to his side, and went into battle against me in 1462. I escaped to Transylvania, but was imprisoned there. In 1474, I was released, converted to Catholicism, and married a cousin of the king. 2 years later, I tried again to liberate Wallachia, but was overthrown and died under unexplained circumstances in late 1476 or early 1477. Supposedly, my head was preserved in honey and delivered as a gift to the Ottoman Sultan.
So y'all heard that, man. Y'all heard that shit? So, Dracula's father sent him, like I said, sent him away as a gift.
Yeah, joint, brother.
Huh?
Joint.
As a gift to another country, man. How you see? That's what I'm saying. How they was operating back then, man. I don't understand. Like, how you get your child to the enemy? You know what I mean? That's some strange shit right there. But then again, it got me wondering because I remember we had the rabbi up there, right? He was talking about, feasting on people's blood, feeding the flesh to people. Now you got to think about it, right? Now they said this dude killed 20,000 people one time, right? Hung them all. I don't know how true this is, but if it is, it's sick. He hung them all on sticks. So when the enemy came through his fortress, before they even can get to him, they were so scared and fed them dead bodies, seeing them dead bodies like that. A lot of them ain't want to deal with them. A lot of them didn't want to go to war with them, That's how much fear he was putting in people. It makes you think about the ancient, strategies of war. It's like they sat there, and they premeditated how sick they can do each other. How they can humiliate the next, enemy. Got Kelly Kells in the building.
Yo.
We got Scooby Lou. No, that ain't Scooby Lou. What's going on, Kelly?
Shit. Working.
Shout out to Auntie Yvette. Hey, so did you do a little research about this Dracula dude? Because this is a real person, Kelly.
I know it's a real person, and I know just a little bit. I didn't have time to research it because I've been slammed at work all day.
Okay,
And
so
I'm still working, so I'm driving, and I'm going to the place out in the middle of nowhere. So if I cut out, I'll come back as soon as I get service back.
yeah, you sound like you got a congestion.
I'm wore the fuck out. Today's just one of those days.
It snowed out here. I know it snowed in Florida.
It
Did you get any
flurried
snow?
here.
Okay.
It tried to do a little bit of sleep, but nothing sticking because, it was just like 65 degrees the other day.
The whole Dracula thing. I know you said you really didn't have no research about Count Dracula,
Right.
but the whole Dracula movies, Halloween, people dressing up like Count Dracula. I think that from what you said, you don't know anything about him.
But I'm pretty sure
Is it
that it's
safe?
all based off of him, though.
Yeah, is it safe to say that? Well, you didn't know he exists at all. The name
I mean,
already.
I've always heard of him, but I never cared enough to actually read about him.
So the story is his father was king over there in Romania, Transylvania. You heard of that?
Yeah.
They done made that name like a vampire town. You feel me?
Right.
Legend like Transylvania.
That's
But
the first thing that you think of.
yeah, that's the first thing you think of. That's how evil he was. But his father, right,
Yeah.
with I want to say the Christian Crusade.
Yep. The Crusaders.
Yeah, I think his father was like in the early 1400s, and they was going to war with the Turks. I guess that's like you can get from Romania to Turk is like close. You feel me? But I guess his father lost. So to prove his loyalty, guess what he did?
What?
Well, he lost. I guess they beat the shit out of him and try to reform him because the Turks, they Muslim, and the Romanian people was Christian. So I guess they made his father a traitor. You know how they beat people and make them switch over. So to prove that he was loyal to them, he gave his two sons to be prisoners to the Turkish army, the Turkish king, whatever.
Damn.
How do you feel about that? Like he's a
That's
coward.
fucked up.
He was a coward to me.
100%.
Yeah, that's a coward. You get your only two sons to your enemy to show that you're loyal.
Why is it every time something happens, they like whenever they get somebody conquer people, whatever, why do they always try to convert them?
Because me personally, I think religion is a powerful weapon. So
Like
they
to
think,
control them.
yeah, they think if the religion can control them more than the fear. So if we give them this religion, who says no? He might find something in that and be devoted to it.
Right.
And that's how we
And
can
like
get them.
people don't think that shit's weird.
It's not weird because people get blind of the reason why they was introduced to the religion. It was out of force. But once they get into the religion, they put their guard down and they start being polite to their oppressors. So
Interesting.
very strong tool. So this dude gave his two sons to the Turkish Empire, and this is what made Count Dracula so vicious, because he described how they used to beat him so bad, whip him, his skin will fall off him. Unfortunately, they tried to give him, because he was like rebellious. Like his brother, on the other hand, turned into a good Muslim. So it was like the opposites. He grew up to hate the Turkish army, hate the Turkish government. His brother ended up being like a leader of royalty over there in Turkey. So much he turned into a Muslim, he hated his own people.
All right, I got a
And
call.
yeah, okay. When he grew up, ladies and gentlemen, Count Dracula brother turned into a devoted Muslim, and his whole mission was to find and kill his brother, because his brother went back after he went to Hungary and all that. He managed, I think they let him go, and he went back to his hometown in Romania and built the army. So his whole thing was to get revenge against his father. He wanted to get revenge on his own father. He was dead by the time he got out of jail and all that. And, but they educated him while he was in Turkey. They basically taught him strategies on how to go to war. And that's like what you said, Kelly. I don't understand, like, why is they arming the enemy, though?
Right.
Because
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they taught him how to go to war. They taught him how to different strategies, like instruments to torture people and shit. But I'm like, why would you do that to somebody unless he faked like he wanted to be a Muslim and be like his brother? But they said in the long run, he went back to Romania, made an army, and he took over. He went to war with the Turkish and took over for some time. But he got his name from the shit he used to do, Kelly. In one war, right? He took 20,000 Turkish people, dead bodies, right? Chopped their noses off.
I remember hearing about that.
What's the infatuation with no? Well, we see in history, you see all the Egyptian statues and shit nose off. I guess it's a spiritual thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But you imagine taking the time out, having your army, cutting 20,000 people noses off.
Yes. That's wild.
Did you imagine what they were saying and shit while they was doing it, how much they hate him? He went to boogies and
I mean,
all.
that's like what the
He went to
Indians
boogies
being
and all.
scalped. Like,
Yeah. But now from the research we did, we know that he was eating flesh. You know what I'm saying? It only make you think about that rabbi that was speaking like a lot of crude shit they was doing a long time ago. He was speaking about doing it today. Drinking the blood. We know that Vlad Dracula, he would take his enemies and hang them up and soak the blood with bread and eat it. It's crazy, man. This is crazy.
very crazy.
It's crazy. He scattered the streets with dead bodies so the people in that neighborhood and his enemies can walk through the sea of dead bodies and just be scared. They didn't even want to get close to his castle. You feel me? One story, he hated poor people. He hated people that begged on the street. You know what he did one day? He told everybody that was poor on the street, he sent a message. Come, we having a feast on Easter. Ain't this some shit?
Not
We having a
Easter.
feast. Yeah. We having a feast. Easter go way back then. But this is
Yeah.
the 1400s. When the poor people, the begging people got there, after they ate, you know what he did?
What?
He locked the door. I think it was 10,000, 15,000 people. He locked the doors and set them on fire.
Oh,
He said that's our solution to poverty. Yeah, so this dude was an evil motherfucker, man.
Ruthless type shit. Like,
I think when his father gave him up to the Turkish army and government to be a prisoner, I think it crushed his world, and it just made him an evil motherfucker, man. Because they said like he just hated his father for that. He couldn't understand it. Like,
I mean, wouldn't you hate yours
that
for
would
that?
make a motherfucker turn though. That would make a motherfucker like, man, shit, fuck you. You ain't family.
Everybody
It's
gotta
war.
go.
It's war when I see you. You feel me?
Right.
It's war when I see you. I played some video of them talking about them. I'm gonna let you hear it. I'm gonna play it again. It's short, but they got a lot of detail in it.
I staked my enemies and drank their blood. My name is Vlad III, better known as Vlad Dracula or Vlad the Impaler. This is my story. My father Vlad II was Prince of Wallachia. He was also a member of the Order of the Dragon, a Christian knightly order that fought against the Ottomans. He came into conflict with the Boyars, the nobles of Wallachia, who supported the Ottomans. They managed to overthrow him. To prove his loyalty to the Ottoman Sultan, my father handed me over to the Turks as a slave, along with my brother. I often defied their orders, for which they whipped me until the flesh fell off my bones. It was at that time, I developed a deep hatred for the Ottoman people and my father. After my father lost his life in an assassination in 1447 and other tragic events plagued my life, I fled to Hungary, where I rose to become an advisor to the ruler. After his death, I regained rule over my homeland. I consolidated my power by killing all the long-established boyars and filling their positions with free peasants who had been knighted. I had renegade state by placing them naked on a blunted stake inserted into them. Thus, their entrails were pierced by their own body weight, and they died in cruel agony. It is also said that I had a fondness for the noses of my dead enemies and decorated my rooms with them. After anarchic conditions had temporarily prevailed in Wallachia, I had order restored and created an economically stable country. Despite the many decaying bodies I had put on stakes outside the cities as a deterrent, many subjects revered me for my relentless insistence on law, honesty, and order. When Pope Pius XII proclaimed a crusade against the Ottomans in 1460, I was the only one to join it. Despite successful battles against Sultan Mehmet II, the war left a devastated Wallachia. My brother Rodu took advantage of the situation to draw the Valerian nobles to his side, and went into battle against me in 1462. I escaped to Transylvania, but was imprisoned there. In 1474, I was released, converted to Catholicism, and married a cousin of the king. 2 years later, I tried again to liberate Wallachia, but was overthrown and died under unexplained circumstances in late 1476 or early 1477. Supposedly, my head was preserved in honey and delivered as a gift to the Ottoman Sultan.
Yeah, so we got Free in the building. What's good, Free?
So they preserved it in honey?
Yeah, you could. So you could preserve. You could preserve human flesh in honey. That's crazy.
Is it because it was so thick?
And it's probably this sweet compound in it, the vitamin B, I think. You know, that's good for you too. So it's probably something in that.
Yeah.
But I was looking at some shit and they said Drac, D-R-A-C. The document I was looking at, it said it mean devil. Romania. Ancient Romania to mean devil. And his father gave him that name. But you know, the American dictionary, they just switch shit up. Like,
right.
I've been looking up a lot of shit, man. And a lot of shit that I know for a fact I studied no longer exists.
I have too.
Yeah, you notice that?
So, like, for example, it is still blowing my mind that the capital of Georgia.
Oh, yeah, you talking about that again, huh?
Yeah, like, that shit's crazy as fuck. It was never Atlanta, ever.
Yeah, I can believe you because, you know, I've been looking up a lot of shit lately, man, and it just erased, bro. A lot of shit I Google and shit. I'm like, damn, Google had that shit before. Now that AI shit popping up.
Every single time.
Yeah, AI taking over Google, and it just like be incorrect sometimes. Sometimes when I Google shit, AI will pop up, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's not right," and then I word it a different way, and then it'll say something else.
So do you ever use like Yandex or
Meta.
Free Spoke? Meta is another one. There's
Meta.
quite a few
I gotta
search
look.
engines.
I gotta look.
All I know is that shit scares the shit out of me. All of it.
Yeah, dude, like,
What,
yeah,
AI?
listen, you could be talking about
Yes.
something. You could be talking about something, and it'll pop up on your phone, like your phone is just listening all
Shit,
day.
I'd be thinking about something when that shit pop up.
Yeah,
Shit,
I
I
just
ain't never
sent
even
both.
talked about.
I just sent both of y'all a message and hit both of y'all in your messenger. Something similar to what we're talking about right now. Earlier
I'm
tonight,
gonna
I
look
hit y'all.
at it. I see that you
yeah,
messaged, but I didn't get a chance because I've been driving.
yeah.
I,
So, hey, Free, what you know about this dude Dracula, man? Count
I
Dracula.
don't know nothing. Sometimes I don't know anything. I'm just listening. I don't know. I don't know nothing about him.
So,
I was
so,
learning. Went off too soon.
so basically, Count Dracula was in 1400s from Romania. Romania is, I believe, the capital of a town or what is it? Transylvania? What is it?
Transylvania.
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 Okay, Romania, I think, is in Transylvania.
No,
So
I
he
think
was,
Romania is outside of Transylvania, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought Romania was like a
I
country
think
or
it's a
something like that.
country.
Yeah.
well, so is Transylvania inside of Romania?
I don't
A city
know.
is a city is inside. It's not a country by itself. It's well, maybe it is because everything's continent, so it's probably within a continent somewhere.
So Transylvania,
I don't know. I've never been there, so I don't get me lying. I don't know.
yeah,
I never,
Transylvania, historic Eastern European region, now in Romania. After forming part of Hungary in the 11th and 16th century, it was anonymous principality. So yeah, so
So I wonder if
Romania.
there's like other Hungarians that drink blood.
hey yo,
You know
I'm
what?
about to leave.
Uh,
I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave y'all in my car because I gotta run in the store. But y'all good though. Y'all good.
check this out. When I looked up, I had to search for this blood part. I'm drinking and eating people because you know 5-10 years ago you search you look it up on YouTube. They had a whole thing on him doing that. But now, you know, the so-called stylists and shit that talk about him and shit, they don't mention the blood like that. They just say like he
Because
tortured
they try
people.
to censor everything.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah.
And what's this guy's name again? Is this supposed to be Vlad the Impaler right here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's supposed to be a where they get this is where they get Dracula from.
And
Right.
vampires. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole vampires. So according to what's the movie? Hidden Colors,
Uh-huh.
Hidden Agenda. I'm sorry. Um, the brother
Oh,
Nasheed,
hidden
Tariq was
agenda?
saying he was breaking it down. Hidden Agenda.
Okay.
He was speaking about that. He was speaking about when you they was talking about Vlad the Impaler. I got a lot of topics from that those three. Only watched 3 of them, but they great. And I got the full movies. I can send them to y'all in your messenger if you like. I'll be
What
right
was
back.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I
see
would like you
what
to. There's another one. It's called The Fall of the Cabal and The Fall of the Cabal, the sequel.
they
That
said.
shit checks out.
They said something about Christian organization Order
So
of the
when was Christianity created?
Christianity 551 years ago, I believe. Yeah, something like that. But you would think they make it seem like it's ancient.
Right.
Yeah, but it was a Christian organization that they spoke about with Vlad Count Dracula, right? It was called the Order of the Dragon. So
That sounds very Japanese
check it
or
out.
Chinese.
Like his name, DRAC and Dracula mean, dragon, and the dragon over there in Romania represented the devil. So this Christian organization, was they devil worshippers? Because he remained a Christian. And what he was doing, he said he did it in the name of Christianity, if you research him. But how the fuck all this shit devils man he was doing, they associate and make him a great person? Like some people say he was like me, he did great things as far as establishing his empire and being a great warmonger. But if so, I mean, why would Christianity associate themselves with something like that, man? It make you think, man.
That's a good question.
Yeah. And then what was the Christian Crusades, right?
The Crusaders.
Yeah, they wasn't polite people though, from what I heard.
No.
They was forcing people like
They're the ones that was told to kill the Knights of Templar
and who exactly
in the name of God.
But wasn't they Christians too though?
No, they were Gnostic faith.
Okay.
And they wouldn't convert.
I think it back in them times it was just a whole thing of making you convert.
Right. And if you go like follow the Cabal, there's so much information in that shit, it's crazy. But that's where I got the information to go back and look as far as like where everything started splitting up. And it's always been religion.
So I was thinking like with religion, man, it's just like the more you can convert, especially back in them times, the more real estate you're gonna get, the more power you're gonna get. The more you can take over.
Right. Because you're indoctrinating people. It's like a cult.
Just like you said earlier, you was wondering why is they forcing, if they go on the war with people, why do they force them, to be a part of their religion?
Right. Like, wouldn't you want non-believers to not be a part of it? I'm sorry, is that a kuffar?
I think that will make you, if you make people convert to your religion, if you take it over, that will give you, confident. That will give you can sleep better. You know what I'm saying? Because now you altering their mind, you weakening their mind up and giving them some a sort of sympathy for you, because they think, y'all not related, but got something in common now. You feel me? They can run all your Muslim or your Christian brother on you. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. So they took him towards the end. They locked him up. He got locked up about 3 times. This last time he got locked up was in like 1467, I think. Something like that. They let him out. The Turkish government let him out. He actually married a Turkish woman, and got a house over there somewhere. But the whole time he like, before he died, he like, you know, he want to get even. He still want to get even. So what he did, he made an army. He made an army made up of the Turkish, the Hungarians. He took all of them from that area. The Romanians. And he mixed the army up, made a small army. Took over again for about 4 years. That's when he came and got him. Chopped his head off free, dipped it in honey, and took it to the Turkish Empire, where they put it on a stake. They might still got his head to this day over there.
But if they dipped it in honey, we talking about Vlad the Impaler still?
Yep.
Okay, so all right, if that's his fate. So, but what do the honey got to do with it though?
Honey preserves the flesh, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the honey.
So is that a thing?
Huh?
Is that a thing?
I mean, back then, I guess that's how they was preserving shit. I never knew that until today.
I mean, because me and you both cook, so we both familiar with certain house things.
Not get cooking and heating up.
No, that's the closest you're gonna get to somebody's flesh.
That's not TV dinners and making actual real food ain't the same, Friezo. That's not the two.
You trying to be funny, but nah, seriously, no. You know how I don't know. I guess I just got to use my imagination in that case.
Free, we got King Marv in the building. We got the guy Supreme in the building. We got
what's Supreme
in the building, man. We got Nate in the building. We got Matt in the building.
What's Supreme?
That used to have the store right next to Mr. Pizza, nigga. The legendary ribeye steak cooking nigga. I know you remember that. Oh, you don't remember that?
Yeah, you talking about Hammers?
Huh?
You talking about a store next to Mr. Pizza? You talking about Hammers?
Okay, you got the store with Yvette.
Oh, Arsby's. That's Arsby's. That's Rob's. It's Little Rob's. Okay. What about it? Okay.
I think the one next door to it with the whatever one got the cooking shit in it.
That's yo. I'm about to. You know what? When I see you in person, I want your fitting card. Definitely want your card. Facts. You. I'm getting your card. Taking your shit for a week.
Making threats, bro. If you scare me,
I seen. Listen, when I was a kid, when we was young, first coming out of the points, I seen you and Rest in Peace Power had the meanest slap boxing. Y'all had the meanest slap boxing fight right there in front of in a hallway in a walkway of Hammers. You remember that?
Who?
You remember that? You and Rest in Peace Power. Right there. You remember that? I know you remember that. Go back. Hammers. So how could you not know where Hammers is? Yeah, Hammers, Arsby's, Mr. Pizza.
What Power you talking about?
Rest in Peace Power. Our Power.
Oh, you talking about my nigga Pooga? You talking about Pooga?
Our Power. Yes, Our Power.
Yeah, that's what Pooga did. He smack boxed you.
I know, and y'all used to have one night. Y'all had the meanest match for like 5. Y'all was going, and he bigger than you, and the way you was going with him, I was like, yeah. I said, yeah.
You know that was the training. That was the training.
I know what it was. Nigga, you was out there with him. I was out there with Vic. Later, see, it's a little different. I didn't have to stand out there with him. I didn't get to. I was too young then. I was out there with Vic a little later, so I know how that went.
Power.
You ain't standing out there soft. Vic ran your ass off the block, boy, literally.
Check it out, Free. You know that now.
Going back, but the point where you trying to make is Hammers. Hammers is right there. That's Hammers.
Now that's Hammers.
No, it's called It's called Soul Sisters now, but I always look at it as Hammers.
Yeah. We got Keith Bellamy in the building.
I get about that, man. You know how that go.
Right now, right? Who would you say the sickest? And I know we just making assumptions because the media just make people out to be
Facts.
cool.
Facts.
But from what you heard, who would you say in the last 20 years is the most cruelest motherfucker that was on the planet, or that's on the planet right now? Have individual
Foolish?
Cruelest.
I can't say
Gruesome.
foolish.
Gruesome.
Oh, cool. Oh, gruesome. Gruesome. Oh, the coldest. Oh, I don't know, man. I can't. I don't know. Today, I can only go off of what I see, and as if with the physical eye, anyway. Only thing I can go off of what I see with the physical eye right now, and it's always been the same person as always was. No matter what's going on in the world, it's a reason why it's going on. It's something contributing to it, and it's somebody there more vicious than what they're showing, and it's always the same person. So I don't, this is just an assumption as well. So I couldn't tell you. If I don't want to start talking like that, but
I played the video for Kelly. I gotta play the video for you real quick, 2-minute video, and for the people that just
I appreciate it.
Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. We having too many people coming in, observing the show, commenting in the show. They ain't hitting that like button, man. Free, man. Why you? I asked you before. What you think the problem is, man? We're hitting that like button.
I'm sorry. You said what?
What do you think the problem is? Well, we have people in the comments, people observing the show, but don't hit that like button. What do you think?
Sometimes I'm gonna go off of what I do when I watch a lot of podcasts. I'll be watching they shit live and don't hit the like. I'll be so intrigued on what the hell's going on. I don't think about that like. Just know I'm in your comments. I'm viewing your shit. I understand it helps you out. It helps you out. What I gotta do is keep that in mind that like helped you out somewhere. Some people don't be thinking about that, man. We're here to support you, and we support you. I get it.
I respect that. I see it in a different way now.
It just you keep doing what you're doing though, reminding us. Hit that like. Every podcast I watch ever, that's what they always say. Hit that like. Subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah. I might got to pull up the.
But going back to what you was talking about though, because you left off on the as far as
I did.
Okay, you
I was going to play the 2-minute
play a video
to pull you up to what's going on and everybody else. So this is where they get the word vampire, the character of a vampire, especially the head vampire, Count Dracula. This is a brief
you about to show the IE?
Yeah.
I staked my enemies and drank their blood. My name is Vlad III, better known as Vlad Dracula or Vlad the Impaler. This is my story. My father Vlad II was Prince of Wallachia. He was also a member of the Order of the Dragon, a Christian knightly order that fought against the Ottomans. He came into conflict with the Boyars, the nobles of Wallachia, who supported the Ottomans. They managed to overthrow him. To prove his loyalty to the Ottoman Sultan, my father handed me over to the Turks as a slave, along with my brother. I often defied their orders, for which they whipped me until the flesh fell off my bones. It was at that time, I developed a deep hatred for the Ottoman people and my father. After my father lost his life in an assassination in 1447 and other tragic events plagued my life, I fled to Hungary, where I rose to become an advisor to the ruler. After his death, I regained rule over my homeland. I consolidated my power by killing all the long-established boyars and filling their positions with free peasants who had been knighted. I had renegade state by placing them naked on a blunted stake inserted into them. Thus, their entrails were pierced by their own body weight, and they died in cruel agony. It is also said that I had a fondness for the noses of my dead enemies and decorated my rooms with them. After anarchic conditions had temporarily prevailed in Wallachia, I had order restored and created an economically stable country. Despite the many decaying bodies I had put on stakes outside the cities as a deterrent, many subjects revered me for my relentless insistence on law, honesty, and order. When Pope Pius XII proclaimed a crusade against the Ottomans in 1460, I was the only one to join it. Despite successful battles against Sultan Mehmet II, the war left a devastated Wallachia. My brother Rodu took advantage of the situation to draw the Valerian nobles to his side, and went into battle against me in 1462. I escaped to Transylvania, but was imprisoned there. In 1474, I was released, converted to Catholicism, and married a cousin of the king. 2 years later, I tried again to liberate Wallachia, but was overthrown and died under unexplained circumstances in late 1476 or early 1477. Supposedly, my head was preserved in honey and delivered as a gift to the Ottoman Sultan.
Yo, you know what I found out, Free? You know what I found out, Kelly? And y'all can research this. I found out that Vlad Dracula brother name was Nasir, right? And the head motherfucker the Turkish Empire was named Sultan. That's Nasir's name. Is that so? Sid, where you at? You got some explaining to do, man.
My sound is messed up now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Hey, Kelly, can you hear me? Yeah, Nasir, you got some explaining to do. How his brother named Nasir, and then the people in that area name was Sultan. Is it a coincidence, y'all? I don't know. I deal with conspiracies a lot. That's a hell of a conspiracy, man, for one of the show hosts. And today he not here all of a sudden? Like, come on, man. Got some explaining to do, yo. Shout out to everybody that's in the comments, watching the chat. Nasir, can you hear me now? Free, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I had to back out and come back in.
So Count Dracula, that's what his brother name was.
Oh, his name was Vlad. His brother name was Count.
No. Count is like a king or something.
Right. Oh, okay. Like a dude.
Guess what his brother name was? Nasir.
Wow.
And guess what the people in charge of that area in Turkey name was? They call
Nasir.
Sultan.
They call it Sultan. Yeah, Sultan,
bro.
Sultan. Yep. His name is biblical, original.
Man, it's in the
biblical,
area
original, Asiatic.
That's what I'm saying. Is it because it's Muslim motherfuckers? They was converted to Muslim. How the fuck Count Dracula? Yeah, it's kind of weird to me, bro. All of a sudden today he's on the show. What's going on, bro? He know something we don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
the brother is very, very intelligent, ain't he? He be knowing some shit. He been here before. He might have been here before. We don't know.
Amazon said a lot of Amazon workers want to basically go on strike. They tired of Amazon.
What happened?
A lot of Amazon workers, they want to go on strike. They tired of Amazon. They tired of how they being treated. Did you hear about that?
You know, I heard that's been going on for a long time. I heard that happened for them years ago. But wasn't they the reason when they went on strike before? Didn't the wage, the minimum wage? I don't know. I'm asking, or am I confusing it? Did the minimum wage go up around that time when they had that strike before?
I don't think it got nothing. I know they should went up.
I'm just saying this. Yeah, they start you off at like they start off at like $19 an hour or something. Some shit crazy.
You're right.
Some shit. I'm not
But
sure. It's been a while since I filled out an application, so I don't really. I don't know. It's been a
but,
long time.
but Amazon got sent out a message to them. Matter of fact, only a message. Amazon did something to say, basically, fuck y'all. You know what? Y'all want to
Oh
go on strike?
wow! Oh god! Oh man!
Y'all want to go on
Oh
strike?
man!
Want to talk about
You know.
how much y'all getting paid? We're gonna get robots.
Holy
More.
smokes! You're not going to believe this, but
So Amazon workers went on strike, and Jeff Bezos said, check this out. He introduced Amazon worker robots. He said, you want more money, right? Well, it's only going to cost me $3 per robot to replace you. They're having their FAFO moment. He didn't stop there. Check this out. He said, two can play that game. Thanks for allowing me to test out my new technology, because soon I won't need you guys to work in the warehouse anymore. I'll replace you with something that doesn't take days off, that doesn't get sick, and doesn't ask for raises. So you can strike if you want, but you're being replaced. Check this out. The new technology was tested. And now, think about this. The most highest grossing company in the world has found a way to replace humans. All because the Amazon workers wanted to go on strike. So this goes to show, when they said that 85 million jobs will be replaced by AI technology, well, Amazon might be the first company to do that. Peace and love. And I'm out.
Why is that so surprising to people? Why would that be so surprising? The rich get richer, the poor don't come a fucking thing.
But you know what, Free? You are head of a corporation, right? You got workers in the warehouse. They say, instead of paying your workers $1,000 a week, how about $3 a week just to fix little shit on a robot?
Yeah, I understand what's going on. I understand what's going on.
Would you replace the people, or would you keep the people paying them $1,000 and say, nah, people got families and
that's where I'm going with. That's where I'm staying with it. I'm not changing the course of everybody's livelihood to save $1.
Okay.
Just to save $1. I want to save money.
Yeah.
But if this means, something like that, come on.
How about you, Kelly?
All that.
Kelly just she deviated from the show, y'all. Give her a little bit. She'll be back.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know though. I don't. That shit's scary. That's what I said to you earlier. That's just scary as hell, ain't it? That's some.
We replace everybody.
Yeah, that's some bored ass rich motherfucker. Some smart ass bored rich motherfucker over there fucking with shit.
If I can save $997 a person and just pay $3 a week to a robot, yeah, you got it.
Which eventually turns to like $400 for a factory worth of robots, which is essentially cheaper than $3 a robot. That shit scary. What's next?
Once the robot AI minds combined into one.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
To destroy the planet.
There we go. There you go. Remember they say man's gonna be man's own destruction? There you go.
Yeah.
No, robots did it. No, you made the robots, stupid.
Right. You made the robots where it can get smarter than you, it can fix its own self and everything.
Yep. Fuck you need us for? If it can fix its own self, then it ain't gonna too much long, but it realize it don't need you. It can operate.
And they make the brains of the robot so smart, he could just he could think of anything he need and make it from scratch. Some of them got the shit where you can make guns and shit.
And this now let's I know that's it. It's almost like when opening a border with all of our jobs for cheap laborers. Not knocking their ability to do the work because they're going to do some damn good work, but for cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost kind of, sort of, if you want to look at it in a dollar, not so much in the physical, but just the dollar. You know what I mean? It's the same shit. This is why, and you know, if a lot of these work people who own little local businesses around here can do that now, you know how many people will be out of work, including the immigrants?
Right.
Because that's what's going to happen. If let's just say the worst, or maybe you know what, maybe we should just leave that shit alone. But if it was to go that way, I think that's how it would start. It would be they would allow those things to be bought and used. You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody, like, as far as warehouses and fast food owners, they pushing for the robot thing, man.
That right there is, then you get ready and you want to fuck up the world. You want to fuck up the world. But by then they'll have a way to protect it so the people can't overthrow the government if they allow this type of thing to happen, because if they got robot workers, they'll have a robot security kind of situation. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, what is the technology can manipulate the robot security too? And just
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's one of them being being too smart. You know what they being? Remember how on Belly Nas said, I never really liked that nigga Knowledge. He was too smart for his own good.
Yeah.
That's them. I never really liked the government. Motherfuckers too smart for their own good. Getting ready to fuck us all up. Thinking about shit like that. Little like next year to be large companies able to purchase certain things. You know, robot AI, like, you know, to do certain things. Then it'll become more and more common and more affordable to more. And the next thing you know, you got your teachers in schools no longer teachers. You got a robot teaching your school, teaching your children.
I seen some shit where they trying to have a robot be babysitters too.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want nothing like that. I don't need that. That's fucking up humanity right there. You want to kill.
In New York, they got a new thing going on. So y'all be careful. Y'all want to come to New York, you want to go to New York to chill out and be cute.
That fucking flu.
Make sure your hair natural. They got a thing called wig snatching out there in New York. You know what that is, Rick?
Say if you're in the subway and a girl with a nice hairdo's wigs on it, he can get out, just snatch your shit and keep it moving. Fuck her shit up.
It don't matter.
Snatch it off.
What the fuck?
That ain't right.
It's official, you
heard? That's bad, man. That's sad, man. People wrong. That's wrong, man.
It's like I don't know. People they get attached to the wigs. Like, she said, "Oh, my hair." Like it was hers, man.
Yeah, I say you go natural, you don't have to worry about that shit. I'm saying.
Do you order out free? You order Uber Eats and all that?
No, I don't. We don't eat that food no more. We try to. Okay, so I don't want to sound hypocritical because I just went and got her some soup from Wawa's. But I normally go to like real places to get food. Like if I want some soup, I'll go to ShopRite and get a quart of soup. Or I'll order some soup from I'll go to I would say Luigi's and get some soup because it's real food they're making. It's real food they're using. But as far as all that processed McDonald's, all that other shit, I don't do that. No.
Have you ever ordered out?
All the time I used to. That's an unfair question, don't you think?
So let me give you a scenario. Let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
You order out. You know, the person at your door, the food, and he tells you, Listen, sir. I've been driving all day. It's coming out, bro. I got his shit, bro. I have to shit so bad. It's like diarrhea. I got his shit right now, bro. Can I use your bathroom? What did you say, Free?
We wouldn't have that much of a conversation. The answer is no. I understand you going through something. The answer is no. Today, no. Only got one bathroom. My kids use that. No.
Yo.
Sorry. I love you to death. Thank you. But thank you. I'm just a bad person at that. The answer to that's no. That's a stupid ass question. No. I would beat you. No.
He opens the door. You open the door. You got that's a violation.
No! And I already tipped you. I paid for my food. Motherfucker, your job is to bring me my.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hi, I have diarrhea. Please let me use your bathroom, please. I can't. I'm going to shit myself. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
In the house.
I'm going to shit myself. You are scaring my I'm sorry. I'm going. No, I'm going. Please get out of my house. I'm going. Please get out of my house. I'm going to. Please. I'm begging. Get out of my house. I can't stop.
You can't stop any shit in your house. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He shit, yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm that serious. Like,
why you pick my house to do that? Why would you pick my house to do that at? Crazy, man. So y'all learned a little bit about Vlad and Impella.
No clue why you pick my house. Pick my house.
He had to go, Freak. He had to go, bro. It's like,
yeah, he wouldn't. Okay. Yeah.
So I was looking at. I was scrolling through Facebook, and they talk about Prophet Muhammad, right? How was it Aisha that he married? And she was supposed to be a young underage. And he had babies by her.
That part I don't even know. I've heard, but I don't know nothing about that. Don't even get me.
No,
I'm afraid of stuff like that.
I'm gonna show you a Muslim brother talking about why he chose to deal with an underage girl. And I want you to tell me, is that 8? There's no way that's 8 minutes. There's no way that's 8. That can't be 8 minutes.
Why did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ married Aisha at the age of 9? And can one use this example to marry young girls?
My daughter's 7 years old, man.
He married a 9-year-old. That's crazy. The reason why he said he did it, you want to know why, Fred?
Wow.
He said Allah told him to do it.
No, he didn't. No, lie, not Allah, lie.
Yeah.
Not a lie. You will make it 2 words, make it ebonic. A lie, not Allah, a lie. Fuck out of here. That's an ebonic.
So they
lie and tell you that. I lie and tell you to do that.
They standing firm on that, free. The Muslim
firm on that Allah told them to do that.
Right. I want you to keep your mic unmuted because I'm gonna play this. It's kind of long, but We ain't probably gonna play the whole thing, but I found this interesting.
Why did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ married Aisha at the age of 9? And can one use this example to marry young girls?
Okay, the question of the sister is a very good question, mashallah. The question of the sister is, why did the Messenger of Allah ﷺ, why did he marry Aisha at such a young age? And can we use that as an example for us to marry young girls the same age today? Is that right? So let's answer this question. It's a good question, and it's an easy question. Now the why of it, nobody knows except Allah. Because the Prophet ﷺ never married any woman except it came to him from wahi. What does it mean? What is wahi? The Prophet ﷺ never went around looking at women and select this one or select that one or say, yo, check this out. Tell that girl I'd like to marry him or marry her. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ never spoke anything from himself. But whatsoever he heard from wahi, this is what he did. Now we know that the Prophet is a man like everybody else, but Allah subdued his nafs. Allah subdued his nafs with wahi, revelation. So he was guided by Allah. He was accompanied by Jibreel alayhi salam. His nafs never came up above the revelation. So whatever the Prophet selected to do, he did it through the influence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and through the guidance he received from Jibreel alayhi salam. So why he got Aisha, we don't know that, because where did the order come from? Hello. Allahu Akbar. So the kafir, the non-Muslim, who is not able to understand and recognize, they between the sky and the earth, they suspend it because what? They're ignorant, they don't know. They don't understand the premise of revelation, so they can't appreciate that. But those who can appreciate revelation understand that prophets, alayhimus salam, were ordered to do things that we don't understand, that we call mu'jiza. We call it miracle, phenomena, because it came from God. So Allah selected Aisha for the Prophet ﷺ. That's number one. And when the Prophet ﷺ realized that Allah inclined him towards Aisha, who was Aisha radiallahu anha? She was the daughter of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu. And who was Abu Bakr as-Siddiq? Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he was a well-known man in Mecca, right? Well-known, honest. He was an aristocrat, a very influential man. He was the supporter of the Prophet ﷺ. He was a companion of the Prophet ﷺ. And Aisha was his daughter. So one day the Prophet ﷺ said to him, from the inclination he got from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he says, Abu Bakr, he says, do you love me? Abu Bakr said, Ya Rasulullah, I sacrificed my mother and my family for you. He said, then I would like to ask you for your daughter in marriage. This is very common among the Arabs. Don't think about Norway. Don't think about Europe. Don't think about China. Don't think about America. You think about the Arabs. The Arabs at that time, it was urf. It was part of their urf. It was very normal for them to ask for the daughter of a man when she was 9 or 10, so that that daughter could come and move with the family. Not sleep with him, but come and move with that family so he could observe her, she could observe him, so by the time she got to the age where she could have sexual relationships and have children and intimacy, they would have already built a bond. You understand that? Do you understand that? So the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't sneak around someplace and get her phone number. He didn't try to meet with her somewhere. He wasn't eyeballing her. He was not desiring her. This was his best friend. And who was Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr was one of the most respectful people of Mecca, of the Quraysh. So if some crazy, foolish, ignorant, corrupt, hating people wants to call the Prophet ﷺ a pedophile, na'udhu billah, then that means that the mother, the father of Aisha, Abu Bakr radiallahu anh, and Hani, I forget his wife's name, that means they would have had to facilitate the Prophet ﷺ in being, having a pedophile relationship. Would that be correct? Could two respectful parents, could they have been guilty of something like that? Could Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have inspired the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but somehow or another he fell out of inspiration and he did something like that? No, that could not be the answer. The answer had to be something different. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Abu Bakr, "Oh Abu Bakr, why don't you give me your daughter in marriage?" And Abu Bakr radiallahu anh replied, he said, "Oh Messenger of Allah, but we're brothers." And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yes, but we're not those kind of brothers." See, they're not brothers of the blood.
Let's stop that right. I'm gonna stop it right there. To me,
I got so many questions. I have so many questions.
He was with her, bro. He went to her. He friends of her father. They grown men. I gotta find out. Let's find out how old he was when he married Aisha, the 9-year-old.
Listen, I'm just so. I'm so in. I'm in so this. Oh, my daughter's 7 years old, man.
And what if your friend asked to marry your daughter?
My friend wouldn't do that. My friend wouldn't do that.
So this story is crazy, right here.
That's why I say this is where I say every religion. I didn't say culture. I said religion. I didn't say culture. I said every religion has its own shit. And I'm not even going to sit here and because the way I can say it might sound a little. And when I say ignorant, I don't mean it in the sense of not knowing. I mean in the sense of being a jerk. But I don't want to sound crazy.
I don't think what? You would sound crazy.
Yo, this show just turned into another show. We're gonna do a show on this.
I kind of forgot what the fuck I was even going to say. But the answer to that, I don't agree with it.
You scared free, like you was expressing. You was expressing how you feel.
I didn't know I had to. Where's Eric at?
I feel that the way he explained the story, he went to his friend and asked him, "Yo, I would like to marry your daughter." The daughter, 9 years old, the friend took it as an insult because he said, "We supposed to be brothers." He looked at his friend and said, "We ain't brothers like that. I want your daughter."
See, and at that point, it sounds dirty. Everything sounds dirty. Then you use the religion. You want to hide behind the religion as a real, figure out a reason and all this other, and you walk with this person to stand with that. No, you did not. No, you did not. The babies are holy. Holy means untouched, pure, clean.
And that's why a lot of them
can't. And if you sit back at 9 years old, that's another 9 years. You are grooming her, like you said. You are a plot. You are a predator.
He's saying because he didn't allegedly touch her or allegedly look at her. Now you look at her as a wife.
Yeah, so you did look at it. Eventually, you looked at it as and eventually, when she's ready, you looked at her.
But look, check it out. They saying that he didn't look at her like that. God told him to go ask to be her husband.
Okay. In my mind today, talking to that brother as whoever he is, I understand my stance on it is not going to change. You just came up. None of it makes sense, and you just try to justify some bullshit. You try that same trick today if you want to. I don't care how many brothers can say they spiritually walk with you and all this other shit. You're gonna get your ass arrested.
I want to get to that. So I want to ask some Muslim brothers, how many Muslim brothers today, so they're gonna say, well, ain't nobody like the Prophet Muhammad. They wouldn't do it for Muslim brothers today.
See how sharp the rebuttal is right there? Yeah. See that? See how sharp the rebuttal is? That's because they don't even agree with that. They don't even understand it. That's a degree they don't even understand. They probably still got to be walked through it every time it comes up. I can't understand it.
I want to know how many people in them days practiced that after he did that. Because I guess it was a free thing to do after that. He opened the doors for that. So how many young girls was subject to getting married at that age, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just found that I found that on the
Disturbing.
internet, man. It was like I couldn't believe that shit. Actually, yeah, that shit crazy, man. And I believe they probably still practice that shit in some motherfucking countries, man. You know what I mean?
Wasn't we just talking about the bullshit that goes on in the Vatican like a week ago? Wasn't we just talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that? Those days
But yeah,
back?
they
Okay.
terrible. They terrible.
Okay. So
It's
you know.
They're finding
crazy, man.
bodies of kids outside.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. For the last couple of months, the hot topic has been that all about around the kids, and it's funny how
we just proved in one show how many kids get kidnapped a year in America and all over the world. It's 800,000 kids that get kidnapped in America. That's every 43 seconds. A kid is getting kidnapped in America.
and this is
In the world is 8 billion. 8 billion kids is getting
And the
kidnapped.
argument that they have for that, people that, don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh, well,
okay
that's
because it could
not,
be more.
a lot of people could, be found and brought home, but da 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 da.
Oh,
No,
Kelly.
that's like
800,
5%.
yeah, 800,000 in America is documented to be missing, but 500,000 is undocumented. That's missing.
Right.
So you got a 1.3
But people
million.
don't look at the statistics. They don't read the numbers. The numbers don't fucking lie.
Yeah.
Unless you're getting them from sources that are with the
And
fucking
that's
program.
and that's the problem right there. You got them from a source instead of an actual number.
Right.
So somebody told you this. They didn't tell you the right number. I don't think the right number of these children that's missing is really out there. I think it's unknown because you're a celebrity here, we don't or there. It's all kind of celebrity bullshit going on and higher power and people who control shit going on all over the world. We only know about a few spots. They only mention about a few spots. You think this shit ain't going on in countries that we at war with?
Shit, like even here, there's people that kidnap younger women that are able to have babies, and they have those babies, and then what do they do with those babies? Well, they're sacrificed. These are true stories from people that they talk
I
about
think
it.
we spoke about earlier. Rich was mentioning something about some of the things. We speak about some of the things. Okay, I sent you a thing, both of y'all. It was talking about some of the things that the kind of slavery, indicating the different kind of slots of slavery there was. Not to be going into that field, but that same tactics that was used way back then is still used today. And you're not
Yeah.
being just a slave for labor. You might be. They might be. These kids might be kidnapped and held for years to become breeders, to be,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Or these might
They
be
are.
slaves to that. And these might be just to be neutered so they can't have kids, but they ready to have sex all the
It's
time.
human
These might be
trafficking.
the right. And these might be the guinea pigs that they test medicine on. These might be the kids that they test drugs on. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
who would you want to trust this on but a pure soul that ain't never been touched for?
Or they might be the kids they make breakfast sausages and hamburgers out.
That too. That too.
I
I
I'm gonna
just
have
want
to
to know.
find the interview. There's an interview of a little girl. The police came in and took her, and they were going through the process of trying to figure out what was going on. And she goes into detail about how her father comes into this school. Her and her brother, they took their hands, split the baby. The baby was underneath of over top of a bowl. They would let all the blood drain out of the baby, and then they would
Is this a
consume.
little white girl? Was this a little white girl
Yeah.
with a bald head? She was talking about a place called Pizzagate.
No, this is a different. This is a different thing. But I do know all about Pizzagate, and I know about Frazzle Drip. I know all of
So
it. I've seen a lot of shit.
somebody brought their daughter somewhere to get sacrificed like that.
Oh my fuck! Ooh,
It was like a
whoa.
church. It was like a church, school, a house type thing. Like,
Oh,
and they would take the shit. Listen, the shit
that
that I
sounds
have
like a.
seen is shit that you can't unsee.
Yo, can you send? You got some of that? You got some of that like downloaded in your
I
phone?
can find it.
So why don't you send it to Reef and Reef, you put it up real quick.
There's no everything would get shut down
Yeah.
Oh
because
yeah,
of
yeah,
who it
okay.
is.
Some
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
exactly.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Like I ain't
So you
even
know what you
think
gotta do? You know what you gotta do? When you find it, just send it to my inbox.
hey, check this out.
Except they watch the inboxes as well. So
Check this
send me
out.
your
Well, send
email.
it. All right,
Go ahead, Fred.
all right, I'll do that.
I want to let the black man know, the black man, woman, and child in America know that it's been a big controversial conversation about you not having a culture. My Japanese brothers and sisters told me to let y'all know they holding it down.
Look at this. Boy, I know the fuck not. Boy,
They
I know
stepping
y'all
in
ain't.
the
Boy,
game.
hell no. Stepping like a
They got the
HBCU
black
over there in
brothers in
Japan. Come on,
Japan.
man. We can't have nothing, man.
stepping,
Y'all gotta steal everything, man. Look at
man, we
this.
doing
Stiff ass motherfucker.
all over
Stiff
the world. Our
ass.
culture,
Stiff ass.
yeah,
Y'all
we
ain't doing that shit right. You ain't much shaking right. They trying to look like Alabama State. Look at this. Look at Tom Pope with them stiff ass moves. Then gonna point. Man, get the hell out of here, boy.
So we do got culture, man.
This is so wrong. That's so wrong, yo.
We got culture,
The
bro.
dude,
And they doing our culture all over the world. And they saying that they invented it. They're gonna let them get advanced in that in 5 years. They're gonna say they
Hey,
gonna.
what? And then you don't worry, you'll have someone who come along and say, "You guys never made that." Yeah, I can. When you came to those fucking villages and you got those tribes, they was around that fire doing a rhythmatic dance. They was all in order together. That's where them steps came from.
A 5-year-old left on the school
Nah, I'm just
bus
saying.
at night. Free, you got a
Listen.
little kid. How do you even let it go to nighttime when your kid is just missing? Like, hold on.
Oh, please, Steve. Wow, you hurt my
5-year-old
conscience
left
right
on the school bus overnight.
Overnight, a Tennessee bus driver has been fired in the wake of this heartbreaking video. Watch as this 5-year-old boy sobs for help, waking up inside this parked school bus alone. Just 10 minutes earlier, the driver had ended her shift. She's seen walking off the bus, not noticing that sleeping boy who's just 2 rows behind her. The bus company saying the driver had just completed a 2-hour training session days before. The boy was heading to an after-school program, but both the driver and program employee failed to perform safety checks, which are meant to stop children from being left behind.
The bottom line is if everybody had done their job like they were supposed to, you know, this child would have been located and would have gotten off here.
Finally, the terrified boy figures out how to open the doors himself, walks off the bus, finding another bus driver who helps him get to safety.
Wait a minute. Where's the kid's parents at again? Why didn't it take till the next day?
I got a lot of fucking questions too, bro. That's why I
I've been
share
left on
shit
a
like
bus
this.
before.
I'll be like confused. Like, first of all, go ahead, Free. Go ahead, Free.
I already asked the question. Go ahead.
Yeah, but go answer it again because I gotta ask your question to myself after you.
I just want to know, like, took, you know, your kid gets off the bus at certain. It's a bus. You coming to get your kid off the bus at a certain time. Where's the parents at?
2:30, right? It's 2:35. As a parent, you like, okay, first of all these kids off the, where the fuck is one?
The police would have been notified.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something to you. By 3 o'clock, my kid's supposed to be at 2:30, and 3 o'clock roll around, the cops fuck the school. The cops get notified.
Yeah, because look, check it out. All right, it's dark out. That mean that kid had parents that just don't care. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Where's the parents at? Now I want to know. And I'm sad because it's one of us. So where's the parents at? You lazy black sorry motherfucker. Where were you at?
Hold up. What are you talking about? If
that shit make me mad as hell.
If it was a Chinese kid, you wouldn't
I was
care.
left on a bus before.
Who?
Overnight? Overnight?
It wasn't overnight.
No. My mom had me right the fuck back there. They got to the bus garage though. I was and they're wigging the fuck out.
They got
My mom
you to
was
garage.
man.
That's what I'm saying. When you supposed to
Yeah,
pick your kid up.
because I was asleep in the
You know
back.
what?
But I'm also 40.
Oh,
So I mean,
okay.
this was how many years ago? They didn't have the cameras and shit in there at the time.
But I understand like when the bus, it probably where the bus dropped the kid off. Okay, if you're a bus driver, if you did
Actually,
drop
they
the
put me
kid
on the
off,
wrong bus, and I was left on the bus on the
Oh
wrong bus.
yeah. Okay, yeah. That still don't make the situation better. Where's their parents at? Or who was your guardian at?
Mine?
Yeah, at that point, what was you getting let off at a public spot where all the kids were?
Kelly,
Because
can I answer this? Can I answer this? Kelly, please, can I answer this where your parents was at? Can I answer this, please?
Why you want
Can
to
I don't
so
know.
bad?
Can I answer this, Kelly? Please just let me answer this. I'm begging you.
Go ahead.
Free, her parents was at a nude party in the mountains for 2 weeks.
No, he wasn't.
Or they was at a Diddy party. Nah, no, I'm just fucking.
Oh shit.
Definitely no.
I'm just fucking.
Nah,
Was
this
she
was
out? Was she out for 2 weeks though, Kelly? Was she at
no.
the okay. Was
No,
it
she
that
didn't
time of
start
year?
doing that stuff till we was older.
Okay. We gotta make a show out of that, bro.
No.
This is your
That's a show.
No.
the
But
Diddy party.
what happened was at school they put me on the wrong bus,
They fucked up.
and so
This could be a
I was
lawsuit,
asleep in the
man.
back, so
Be a
I
lawsuit.
didn't know because this is the first time I ever rode a bus.
Yeah.
And my mom had already been on the phone with the bus garage, the school, the fucking education build, like everything. Like she's
Did you
wigging the fuck
cry?
out.
Did you cry, Kelly, when you realized that you was out of place? Like,
Hell
was you
yeah, I did.
scared? Okay.
I was the
Shit, I
fuck
bet
up
you.
on a whole other place that I was not
I
supposed to
heard.
be.
I know that's right. I'd have
Hell
been as
no,
Wait a
fuck.
take
minute.
me the fuck back home.
He was 5 years old, Kelly. This little
Yeah.
guy that on the bus woke up, and there overnight it got dark on him. Oh man, yo, the
I
way
would
they
have
said
lost
it,
my shit.
the way he figured it out in the morning, got out and ran into another bus driver, and they helped him get home. But my thing is, was that a plot to kidnap him?
Check it out. You're right.
Like think about it. Like, come on, how can you be like, okay, you driving the bus, you dropping kids, you dropping kids off at their doorstep? Because some bus drivers do that. Now, if it's time for his stop, you didn't look for him. You just said, "Oh, where you at?"
And then at that point, it becomes the bus driver's fault. If it's that boy individual stop, where the how?
Right. Now, check it out. Okay, if you drop at a bus stop where parents be waiting, okay. When the parents was there and seeing the kid didn't get off, why they didn't just approach you right there? Like, where my son at?
Where was the parents at? Everybody fucked up. Everybody fucked up in that case.
Parents wasn't
Everybody messed up in that case.
Then okay, boom. Let's say the parents wasn't at the bus stop. The bus took the boy to the to the bus area, right? It's dark time now. You still ain't got your kid. Don't sound right, Fred.
Something all fucked up. Everybody fucked up. Everybody fucked up in that case. Everybody fucked up. Especially the parents. They fucked up first because they should have knew it first at that certain point in time.
Fred, you know drugs been getting real bad with the fentanyl thing on
Yes.
People that you know
did it say how old that kid was? Did it say how old that kid was?
He's 5 years old.
Huh?
5 years old, Fred.
Well, it means he was in a today era. Most of those kids today are on that shit today. So that's probably could be what's going on. Parents probably was on drugs and didn't notice it.
Wow. You right. It could be.
I ain't right. I'm just assuming. I'm assuming. It sounds like an acceptable assumption. Assumption.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Could be.
So they said.
So, I could be wrong. I ain't right though. I just assumption.
Hey,
At the
Kelly,
My
worst,
mom got
that's the
kidnapped one
worst.
time too.
Kelly,
Huh?
when you work out, Kelly, what did they tell you to always make sure you work out on stage? Make sure that it's, you know, it's a main thing that a lot of people don't do. Free, can you answer that if you don't know?
What are you asking me?
When you work out, what do they say
Does it look
the
like I
main
fucking
muscles?
work out?
Hey, you heard about instructions. What did they say work out on? What do you think? Free, can you answer that?
I didn't really hear the question because I'm actually washing my son up here in the shower right now and
Okay,
having a conversation. So go ahead.
when
Go
you
ahead. Go
work
ahead. Go ahead.
out,
I
they
hear
tell
you.
you when you work out, what they tell you to mainly work out on, and everything will come together.
Cardio.
It depends on what you. First of all, they find out what you want to do and what you're trying to do. So I don't know. But
They
go
always
ahead.
say
What you trying
cardio.
to make?
They say your core. They say your
About
legs,
core
right?
workout.
Your legs, right?
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
legs.
Okay. Cardio. She right. Cardio. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So your legs really important, Free.
It is
You
too.
know, yeah. So when your
Because if
legs,
you ain't got no leg strength, you can't even.
right? When your legs fucked up, you ain't supposed to be trying to throw no punches or fighting nobody or acting like you could throw your hands or nothing, bro.
At
That's
all. So that's what I was saying. So I was saying that when I come to town and I jump on your whole ass, don't think you can catch me.
Yeah, I think your legs ain't sturdy enough, Free. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a situation you gonna punch. I'm gonna move out the way, and you just gonna fall and hurt yourself, bro.
You talking about? You're talking. Ain't that funny? Come here.
Damn, Kelly, you seen that?
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
That's what happened when you got a. Look at this. You put all that weight on that leg, bro.
He broke his shit, didn't he?
Put all that weight went on them skinny legs, man.
Come here.
Fast food. Hey, when you was eating the fast food, Free, you felt that. Did you feel like the chicken sandwich? It was more healthier than a hamburger.
Yeah, sure. I did until I was full. Then it was like the same thing. It felt disgusting. And you know, I'm a little nigga. So if I feel like I'm 300 pounds after I ate that, you know, after I eat a Whopper meal or something like that. And then you know what I mean? And then if I ate a McChicken or something like that and get full, I still feel the same way.
How about you, Kelly? Do you feel like chicken when if you go to a fast food joint and you're like, I'm trying to be healthy, I'll take the chicken.
No, I never pick chicken.
Okay. But do you feel like it's a difference? Chicken more healthier at let's say a chick. Better than the cheeseburger?
I don't know. Like when I get meat, I get the 90. What is it? The 93.7 shit.
What? I don't know. What's that? What is that?
The percentage.
Oh, you like when you buy? Like she'll say, like she mean like 90% lean. She said like 90% lean, like that. You talking about ground beef? But he's talking about when you go to like McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah,
the
person that they used that meat up with was 90%.
I know you guys seen that pink slime.
Ooh, yeah, the pink slime inside the meat. What's the shit?
Yeah.
E. coli slime.
Check this out. They don't even have chickens anymore. This is crazy.
This is real meat, no
This
compromise.
kinda old.
Made in front of you.
So you grew this chicken in these tanks behind us
Yes.
without ever slaughtering a chicken?
You could ask me that 1,000 times, and the answer is yes, yes, yes. We grew it right here. They're getting the oxygen.
His company, Upside Foods, just received clearance from the USDA to start selling their meat, made at this production center in Emeryville, California.
We'll be able to produce 50 to 75,000 pounds of meat every year right away.
Chicken nuggets giving the babies.
Damn, yo.
Out of control, bro.
Can't eat shit.
You can't eat
Somebody
nothing.
getting paid.
To the
Somebody.
vegetables.
There is something you can eat, but
Can you eat?
everybody don't.
Name it. I'm gonna tell you a story about
Nah, I ain't.
Sorry.
Thank you, but I wasn't gonna say that.
it. You better not eat all that neither, Free. They got something in that
Yeah.
too for you.
Who? Ain't nothing in my girl shit. Her shit right. Only thing go up in my face. That's the only thing up in it.
Girl,
And
don't
whatever
do that.
baby I done laid up in that motherfucker. That's it.
Don't do that, Free.
I don't want to. Let's go to the next conversation, man. Damn, bro, you fucking a vibe up right now.
You go on a date, Free. You go on a date, Free, and the girl pregnant. How do you feel?
Wait, what the hell? Wait, come on now.
If you're gonna be on Tinder, you need to put in your bio that you're pregnant. Bro.
Because you just don't want to talk to me.
You catfishing. Stop catfishing. No, stop catfishing.
So you don't want to be with me because I'm pregnant?
I mean, it was fun when the movie was on. The movie off.
Okay, but you see that I was pregnant though. You didn't say nothing the first time.
I told you because I ain't have money to pay for the movie. You paid for the movie. I watched the movie. The movie was good. Now I'm telling you about yourself. You didn't have it in your bio, bro.
So we can't date because I'm pregnant.
No. No.
But it doesn't even have to be.
You embarrassed me in public, bro. You got me out here. You pregnant. When you catfishing, stop catfishing.
I'm not
Stop catfishing, bro. All these people looking at me. Stop catfishing.
I didn't think that it was gonna be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
You don't have to take care of this baby. You don't
Why
have
would you go on a date with another man if you pregnant?
You don't have to take care of this baby.
Is you alright?
I'm cool. I done paid for the movie tickets and all that.
Yeah,
Now
I
you want
know.
to say something?
Yeah.
Why you didn't say something in the beginning?
Because I wanted to really watch this movie.
So we not going out to eat no more?
She running like they on a week, motherfucker.
So because I'm pregnant.
I gotta get back on Tinder, do all this stuff again. All again. I gotta get back on Tinder and find my match.
I gotta get back on Tinder and do all this.
All because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, you just wrong.
All because I'm pregnant.
Come on, drop me off.
Yeah, all because you pregnant. Yes.
Yeah,
You probably look good as hell. Yeah, he probably did good as hell. She probably looked good as hell too. Yes, brother, you did the right thing. Be honest up front. Up front, don't do that.
And her
What you gonna do that?
She wanted to go on a date. On a movie date. You feel me? So he said he seen in her bio she wanted to go on a date. They went on a date. She paid for the movie. He said it was a great movie. But he realized she was pregnant. He was like, "What's this?"
Wait. But then she say continue dating like more dates or that continue that date. Because I would have, if it was me, I would have been concerned about it.
He seen the movie already. He said, "Thanks for the movie. It was a great movie."
Okay, then I would have finished the date, and I wouldn't have been an asshole about it. Okay, I would.
The date was over. She wanted to get married after the movie.
What the fuck are you talking about, fool? This guy. Oh no! If she probably wanted to keep dating, he did right. But don't even go down that road because she was getting ready to. He's getting ready to be subjected and expected of something that he didn't even have to get involved with, and that's gonna be what the tale is. You knew I was pregnant in the beginning. You ain't have to keep coming. Yeah, nah. He did right. He did right.
Hey, Kelly, as a woman, do you think she out of pocket or she deserves
Yes.
being pregnant?
Thank you.
Who goes on a date with somebody while they're fucking pregnant with another man's child? The fuck out of here.
Come on, it's a
And
lot.
don't
Hold
even
up.
disclose it. No.
Hold up. You don't think a lot of pregnant women goes on dates that's not involved in their baby's
So
father?
she's not going to not fuck somebody.
Wow.
So do I think that you should be out fucking and sucking while you're pregnant with another man's child? Fuck no.
And when something like that ever happens, it do happen. But if that was to happen, this would be a situation where it's like that's the couple that should have been. What you did before was a mistake. I mean, he is
Right.
going to be there for the rest of her life. If that's a 1 in a million times, that don't really
You don't
happen.
wait and find out on the first date and be like, "Well, I wanted to see the movie, so I'm just gonna wait and watch it and
I'm
see what
already
happens."
soon.
Like, get the fuck
I'll
out of
go on
here.
a first date. You telling me on the first bitch, you should have lied. You should have lied because
She
I'm
could have.
already in my head.
Her stomach was. You ain't see her stomach. But check this
No, I
out.
didn't.
From
Let me see, because I was looking at it. I was looking at the. I didn't look. I was looking at the screen. Let me see.
in that situation, right?
Let me see the screen. Let me see. Let me see her stomach.
Why did
She
the
got a
Prophet
little.
Muhammad
She got a little.
why did the Prophet Muhammad
Where's she at? Where that stinking slaw at? Where that slaw at?
Why she
That
gotta be all
slaw.
that?
If you're gonna be
Where
on
that
there, you need
slaw
to put
at?
in your bio that you're pregnant.
Because you
You
just still want to
catfishing.
talk to me.
You catfishing. Stop
You don't want to be with
catfishing.
me.
No, stop catfishing.
So you don't want to be with me because I'm pregnant?
I mean, it was fun when the movie was on. The movie off now. I
Okay,
got
but
my
you
movie.
see
paid for
that I
the
was
movie.
pregnant though.
So, no.
You didn't say nothing the first time.
I told you because I ain't have money to pay for the movie. You paid for the movie. I watched the movie. The movie was good. Now I'm telling you about yourself. You had it in your bio, bro.
So we can't date because I'm pregnant.
No. No.
But it doesn't
No,
even
can't.
have to be.
You
It doesn't.
You embarrassed me in public, bro. You got me out here. You pregnant. I don't need, when you catfish, stop catfishing.
I'm not
Stop
catfishing.
catfishing, bro.
I'm not catfishing.
All these people looking at me. Stop catfishing.
I didn't
right.
think that it was gonna be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
You don't have to take care of this baby. You don't
Why
have.
would you go on a date with another man if you pregnant?
You don't have to take care of this
Is
baby.
you alright?
I'm cool. I done paid for the movie tickets and all that.
Yeah,
Now
I
you want
know.
to say something?
Yeah.
Why you didn't say something in the beginning?
Because I wanted to really watch this movie.
So we not going out to eat no more?
No, we not. You about to drop me off.
So because I'm pregnant.
I gotta get back on 10 to do all this stuff again. All again. I gotta get back on 10 and find my match.
Okay.
All
Because I'm pregnant.
Yeah, you just wrong.
All because I'm
Now
pregnant.
come on, drop me off.
Shit, the way he went about it, he could have been a little better at it, but he did right though. He ain't wrong at all. I can't see no other way around it. She dead out of pocket. She wrong. She wrong. You wrong. You made that mistake. You laid down with that other dude. You did that shit.
What if it's over between a baby father and she really want to do right and felt that he was a nice guy?
Well, clearly he ain't with it.
He ain't with it because he see what's going on. He got a whole scenario going on in his head. You look good and all of that. Why ain't this nigga with you? Why?
Yeah.
Fuck. You look good as hell. Why ain't this nigga with you? I'm just saying. Yeah. Why?
Check this out.
This baby is pregnant.
Because she the
Like, where's your baby dad at?
She's conniving. She's conniving. What she was going to do is she was going to try to be with him and then put that baby on him.
Mm-hmm. Not say it's his, but convince him to sign it. Fuck around and sign that birth certificate.
Yeah,
over some fake ass goodness.
He peeped that she had a stomach right there. He ain't know the first.
But the thing
he
is,
didn't really know. He just thought she had a beer belly. Now Free. Some of these bras got beer bellies. They really slim, but they got.
How the fuck you want to go with a beer belly like that though? That's built like that, and that was terrible.
Some niggas do, bro. You can't tell nobody who to love or be with. Free. You come on, bro. She probably had that pudge where he was like, yeah, she just drinks some 40s. She drink a couple 40s. Like that's how she gets on. I ain't judging that. She drinks 40s. But then he looked, Kelly. He was like, hold up. I see a navel in the print of her shirt right there. Nah, that navel too hard. She pregnant. And that's when he went off on it. You heard? Yeah. Wow.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. That's
if he didn't
even if he didn't have to take care of her right then and there. Later on, like I say, to become a relationship. Oh, so you're not gonna do it for me and my baby?
See, but the thing is she sat there and she said, so you don't want to be with me. She's trying to be with him. If he isn't wanting to be with you,
that's what I'm trying to. That's where I'm going
then
at.
he don't want you or that baby.
And it ain't got
He's
nothing
not
to do with it.
obligated to do it.
Right.
Girl tried to tell her like he want me. He don't want to be with you. You're pregnant, you whore. You whore.
Little
You
smut bucket.
whore.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
What movie was that, Kelly?
If she wrong, she not even my friend no more. You bitch, go have your baby. You trying to fucking go have your baby.
You trying to trap her.
You not even my friend no more.
Yeah, you trying to trap her. Hey, whole America, I want to tell y'all this. Wherever you are, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, I want to tell if you're in the flat earthers, round earthers.
Don't start.
I want to tell y'all this. Please, I'm begging y'all. It's not the same anymore. It's not even real no more. Stay off the drugs, man. Stay off the drugs.
OG, that shit that you had yesterday, that had to be some shit. You still drunk from yesterday?
No.
No?
No.
Is that walkie dot?
Stay off the.
Oh, get up, man.
Please, dude.
Come on.
Yo, like,
Still drunk from yesterday. Come on.
You gotta stay off, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy.
That
like,
wedding
it's
on
that.
you.
I think he had Angel. I think he on Angel Dust. That can't be fentanyl.
There you go. You gotta get some milk.
That's Angel.
You gotta get some milk, huh?
Yep, you gotta get
that
some milk.
walkie-talkie, yeah.
Well, look at.
Oh, they got the batch around here.
Look at yeah.
Get some milk.
Then we go.
Some milk.
Just like my love. Here we go.
Every that's liquor and dope, man. That nigga been up all night.
That's abominable fluid, bro. They do that to you.
Oh wow.
What?
Oh wow.
Right.
Shit.
Look how he was trying to grab his look for in the beginning.
OG, that shit that you had yesterday.
That shit look like he was drunk.
The memory in my brain.
No, that's the abominable fluid. Got him moving in slow motion, bro.
OG, that shit that you had yesterday, that had to be some shit. You still drunk from yesterday?
No.
No?
Easier for OGs to find dope than it is dust.
Yo, you know what's not as the neighborhood always got it. Yo, you know what's funny?
That's true. That's true too. What?
You know what's funny?
That's true too.
The nigga that was talking to him, the one that gave to him. That's the funny, crazy part. He happy that he highlight. Like that's win, right? Everybody's gonna do that. They ask the feeling what was that shit? The feeling alive, like it was alright. That's some more that bullshit. He's like, yeah, I get 20. Nah, I give you $5.
Yo, you ain't right. You ain't right. You ain't right at all. I wish I knew, man. I don't know why they do that. Why they do that?
Look, you know you done ran into the purest uncut shit, and they be like, "Nah, I got a lot of bacon on it." You be like, "Ain't no bacon on this shit. This what you talking about? This was never stepped to it. I got this from Betty right in the field." Nah, if they got some food on there, man, you better be careful. You be like, "Huh, take this." They be like, "Oh yeah, thanks," but you want it though. Get out.
Yo,
you know that's right.
We stop, guys. Stop. He said, but you want it though, guys.
Crazy, bro.
Whoa, this Bobby. Aye.
Yo, we gotta get together. Kelly, you in on you black right now, Kelly. You black right now. So don't fuck this up. So me, you, and Free is at the kids' graduation, right?
Uh-huh.
And
at a kids' graduation.
Yeah, a white lady giving out the certificate say this. First say this.
You people are being so rude to not
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
What? Whoa. You just not somebody taking this
Whoa.
Okay, she said what now?
All the blacks.
All the blacks.
Yo. Actually, it was mad black people sitting down. If y'all looked at the footage, it was. They got
the point is that lets you know. Look what kind of vulgar language you use.
Right.
You don't see the derogatoriness and what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? It's always some John to say, well, what did she say? No, not you. I'm not saying you, Chris. I know you didn't hear. Not you. I'm saying for some bystander that heard exactly what went on, but don't see what the fuck the problem is right now.
You right there, free. Now you know you wasn't even supposed to say not you, Kelly, because now you put it in a position where her spokesman got to come.
Man, I am tired of that. I am not passing. I am black. Do you hear me, man? Do you understand? I am black. I'm a nigga. You understand me? I was born black. I live black, and I'm gonna die probably because I'm black. Because some cracker that knows I'm black better than you, nigga, is probably gonna put a bullet in the back of my head.
It's probably you, nigga.
No. I didn't mean it like that when I said it. I meant it like in the sense of a motherfucker who's sitting right there. I go through this type of shit all the time. When the shit'll go on and you don't understand what the fuck's going on because you're not looking at it the right way.
Right.
You're looking at it like a fucking idiot. You're trying not to see it.
I think if everybody, black and white, look at this footage I'm gonna play, we'll get a better understanding on what's going on in America.
Can I say something real quick though? So look,
when I went to makeup, I had no idea what to expect. I got a new nose, I got new eyes, I got bushy eyebrows, a thick mustache, I got glasses, and voila, I was a white guy. It felt strange. I was curious to see how eager people would be to give me directions as a white guy. Excuse me, sir. Where's DePaul University? Excuse me, where can I find DePaul University? DePaul is... You know, people were very willing. Even in the bitter cold, they rolled down their windows. Excuse me, where's DePaul University?
DePaul is, you just go that way?
Uh-huh. I didn't feel I was a threat. They didn't feel I was a threat. Okay, thank you. At this building, I breezed past the doorman. This one may have looked like a tough one, but they just buzzed me right on up. Thank you. When I went into makeup, but coming back as a black man, things were a little more difficult. With the very same doorman, I couldn't get in. I want to see one of my partners. I want to see one of my partners upstairs.
That's a black dude.
On the 7th floor? I can't.
Just go over. I gotta announce you. I need to know who you're here for. If you don't live here, I need service information and security.
No, okay, we're gonna try this one today as a black guy. Same corner, same guy, different reaction. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, can you roll your window down? He said no. Can you roll your window down? Please?
He said no.
Please? How do I get to DePaul? Ladies, how do I get to DePaul?
He said nigga, please.
Excuse me. Ma'am?
Wow. Did it surprise you?
Oh, yeah, it did. You know, living as a black man, we experience the negative every day. But coming back, as you just don't know how privileged white people are treated until you become one. People would give me very explicit directions as a white person. Oh, take this block this way and go about 14 steps that way. You know, they were very, very detailed exactly how to get where I was going. As a black man, they were like, over there, if they told me at all. If they told me at all. It was,
Now, it's interesting because in the building with the doorman was black.
The doorman was black. There were white ones also.
Yes, but where you went back several hours later, same building. It was the black man who wouldn't let the black man up.
Exactly.
That's just another method of trying to keep the black man down.
Come on, bro.
It's just
Check
another
this
man.
out, Free. Do you think he right or we wilding? I think that shit really. That's how it go, bro.
Well,
that's how it go, man.
Let's just be honest. Sometimes us brothers and sisters don't know how to present ourselves in places when we need to. Pull your pants up, button your shirt up, take that fucking hat off. They don't come like that. Why do you have a basketball shirt on in a place where they only require button-ups?
Okay, you say that, but you go in the establishment and it's more white people like that.
Yeah, well, you gotta remember. You have to remember. First of all, you wrong. It doesn't matter if they white. They don't matter how they come. They can come upside down.
Right there, though, Free.
I understand that. But you trying to make a point. You trying to prove a point.
Got casual clothes on.
You want to get in there, right? You want to get in, 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 right? Play by the rules. They're not going to allow you to play by your own rules.
That's the thing right there, Free.
It's sad. I know. It's fucked up.
I'm with you on that.
But you're not with me on it. But you're not with me on it. But you're not with me on it.
And you let me tell you what what you on as far as if you want to bootleg, you want to be a bootlicker, a pig Latin speaking, pagan porcelain god worshiping nigga. And you want to dress like a Sambo or motherfucking what you call that? You want to be Mr. Belvedere. Everybody else got Jordans and fit hats on, chilling. You got to wear a suit though, because you black. Come on, man. But like you said, you put yourself in for wanting to be amongst them.
There you go.
So if you want to be amongst them, play by their rules.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you are. All right.
Yeah, niggas get mad when they go amongst them like it, and they don't accept them. That's when
let me ask you a question. In the days when they was lynching, most brothers were swinging from trees wearing what? Suits. Suits and ties. Suits and ties. Not a funeral. The point I'm trying to make is back in the day, during the good times of our life, we normally dressed nice in suits and ties and presentable. It wasn't until these, our hip hop era came along when we started dressing all fucking ridiculous.
They would have hung your ass in the fitted hat too back then, so it don't matter what you had on.
You said what?
They would have hung your ass in some Timbs and a fitted hat on too back in them days if they caught
you. We just knew how to. We was carrying ourselves a little better. It ain't where you going. It's how you carry yourself. Sometimes you could be a straight killer, but people don't know that because how you present yourself. You present yourself like a banker. They can't deny you. How about going to an all-white club and look better than everybody there?
They do, Free. That's the problem we have in America, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
Oh, it's just like they letting in who they want in because of how they look, man. It's always been that way, man.
All right,
the person with potential.
All right. How can you blame her? You think I'm gonna let you come in my store establishment looking like you get ready to steal something?
So you mean to tell me, right? A young guy, right? Let's say 15 years old.
Yeah.
Got his fresh pair of Jordans on. He got his fitted hat on. He got a pocket full of money. It's his birthday. He want to go in the store. And
come on in, bro. Come on in. Come on in.
You gonna think he's stealing because of the way he dressed?
I said no. Do he look like that brother that you just described? Do he look like he about to steal something on Lake Avenue? Do he look like he about to steal something? Nah, yeah. He look like he could buy something. He look like he could buy one of everything in the store. That person you just described. I said I'm not going to let you come into my establishment looking like you're about to steal something. It take a lot to look like you about to steal something. Like your fucking appearance gotta be upside down. You described the brother who ain't stealing shit. You described this. You described the push or plug.
Check it out. Describe somebody that comes in your store and you like, oh, he's gonna steal something. What do they look like? What are they wearing? What do they look like, Free?
You know what they look like. You know what they look like. You know what they look like. They look like they're about to steal something.
I don't know. What they look like?
I'm about to tell you in a second. What you say, Mom?
I want lemonade.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. You look hard. You look hard. You got a look on your face. You got to look like you don't. You got a look on your face like you're looking for something that you really don't that don't belong to you, but you're looking for it anyway.
What if you're really looking for something though?
You know what you look like. Dude, I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm not gonna follow you around the store.
If Flavor Flav wasn't famous, it came in your store.
I'm watching the mirrors at that nigga. Understand me? I'm not following him, but I'm watching that nigga. You damn right I'm watching him. You crazy as hell. Hey, call me whatever.
No poor person can come in your store. Somebody look.
I didn't say that. That's not. No, you setting a narrative. You that's what you doing. You making some kind of stereotype.
If somebody was less
I said you could come in. You could come in. No, you could come in. I'm watching you. Come on in.
Don't switch it down.
I just said whatever.
A bum come in your store to buy some hot chocolate and a cake. You got the money. You gonna say no, bro? No,
I didn't say that. That's not. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. That ain't what I said. Here too. That ain't what I said. You know that ain't what I said.
That radio show. We got Alfred in the building. Kelly Kells was in the building. We was talking about Vlad, the Impaler, the real Count Dracula. We know now that if you watch the beginning of the show, you probably can catch it if you rewind it. Count Dracula was a real human being in the 1400s.
Who was that? I missed that part.
Count Dracula.
Oh yeah, Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler.
Impaler.
Vlad the Impaler.
It's a real Romanian name from Transylvania. A real person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he used to eat people's nose. He chopped one day he killed 20,000 people. He wrote about it too, Free. And he chopped all their noses. And I guess he killed it and everybody ate it. He used to drink people's blood and all that. Real person. Right here on the Jab Radio Show. We broke that down.
Spoke about it.
It's a pretty great show, Free. You know, somebody told me, man, you should make the show shorter, man. Like you be on there too long. So we got a lot of information, so we keep going. But
who says you should make the show shorter? Who said that?
You send me, inboxes. I hate the show. Too long. I ain't got a picture screen like that.
Tell the people that hate the show, they don't gotta watch it. They ain't gotta watch it.
Yeah, you right.
You gotta watch it. Tom, what they click out and click on whatever the right do what you do. I like this show. I can use a good stuff. Not because I'll be in it.
Let me ask you this, right? For a future show, what topic would you like to talk about for a future show that we can do? What issue you would like to talk about? What person in history you would like to build about? We can do a show on that. The problems we face today, religion.
It's so many different things, man. Yeah. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to say it wrong.
Can we do this, Free? Can you send us 5 songs and we just do a dedication?
I knew you was getting ready to fucking do this shit, man. No, I can't sing no. Nothing. No music. Think about music.
I got the music. I can do it anyway. What are you gonna do?
You don't never send me shit. You don't send me a fucking thing. I gotta go to your SoundCloud and shit and steal your shit.
I got 5 of your songs that I can play. Are you gonna flag your shit?
Flag you? I mean, I'll do whatever you need me to do.
Listen, check it out because you're a great artist. And like I said, man, this is the internet is places where millions of people can see you. So I feel that your music that great. You need to hear that shit, bro. I don't care how old.
That shit old as hell. So,
It's fire.
yes, it's nice. It's nice music. It's nice music. Some of y'all shit is nice, man.
It would have to be
What you
original
mean?
songs though, original beats. That's the thing, though.
Listen,
I know
that
you
shit
got
that we was doing, then is better than a lot of people's shit that's professionally made today. You know it, and I know it.
We need to re-put that shit out, man. Let's just do
I
it
can
one
send
more.
you shit. I can send you in your inbox. I can send you whatever you need right now in your inbox.
The inbox won't work because it won't let me download it. You gotta email me. You gotta send through an email, and I can download it.
Yep.
Yeah, because eventually, see, the Lake Ave Radio Show is really going to be the radio station. So we just going to be on the radio.
Well, however, I think that's going to limit it. It's going to limit it. It's going to scare the viewers away. Because I think the topics we talk about, so many different people can relate to. What we was doing and what we getting ready to do only goes so far.
See, you think you're closed-minded. See, check this out, right?
How?
See, listen, look, how we was talking about, the example of the day.
Yeah.
You can cut it up. We can play 2 songs. Come back, talk about it. Something.
All right, since you put it like that, all right. Okay. You put it like that.
It'll be
all right.
But then we got other people from the neighborhood that got music. So this will give everybody a chance.
I would like to go like one time you and Laylo and another brother had a verse with. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. That shit was fire. So I've been looking for Laylo for the last couple of that shit was fire, guy. But Laylo won ultimately at the end. Laylo won at the end. Dude was coming. The other dude was coming. The other dude shit was nice. The other nigga lied. The other nigga shit was nice. But once Laylo, those last 2 tracks kind of just, you forgot about everything else that you did. Especially that one track. I was like, damn. I was like, you know what that came from? Because Laylo, you know he back in the day dude, yo. I know you probably totally missed him as a child. But that nigga is from around the way, man. Mm-hmm. Laylo official, man. He been in the trenches. He been there. He did that long ass beard and kept his mouth shut.
You know what he fucked up at? I think.
What?
Just like Steve Vasquez fire too, but I think
that nigga is fire.
Yeah, he's fire. But when they mess up that, they play them female songs. The Philly songs, they play it at the end of the battle. Mm-hmm. So everybody all roused up, and then you play that song for the females, and they like, even the females like, I don't like it. You feel me? It's like the energy went off, so they gotta match that energy. My advice to future motherfuckers: play that shit in the beginning. All
I know is just both of them shit was nice, man. But then Laylo through them last 2 joints on, boy, that shit sent waves through me. I was like, fool. There's been times I did like 2 different joints with Laylo, and
people that lose really don't come back on the show no more. So I don't know what it is.
That's the thing. He ain't never. That's the thing. It ain't about losing. He's groomed. He got the same shit that we got. He just was around it. He got that. He just got it. Like,
I think people want to see him back on the show though.
I would like to see him put his music out.
Everybody on the show, I want to have one show with him. Everybody up here.
I ain't gonna go on me rapping. I'm gonna be embarrassed. I ain't got nothing to put down.
They play their latest song like that. So like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll be fire. Everybody that battled on here, they come on the show and go around the table and everybody play what they got new. One song, you feel me?
I don't got nothing new, so I can't get involved. I can sit back and be a spectator.
Man, you just
I can play a classic.
You the
I can
clown.
play a
nigga.
classic. I'll be the clown.
You letting them songs
I'll
go
be
to
the
waste. You letting them songs go to waste. You sitting on a gold mine, nigga. You letting them songs. Give them to me. I sell them. I sell them overseas. Yeah, I get them translated. I get the words translated into paper, into writing, and I sell the lyrics overseas, nigga. Yeah,
You what?
Let me get them lyrics. Let me get them songs you don't want.
All right, it's one of my verses start like this.
Nah, we don't
I got hard. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to do it. Hit him in the heart with the heart, no cartoons. Split him in the park, no. Here's the art. It's a so no food. The last time I've been up. Oh.
And how much money you pay on tours?
When last time I've been in New York, man? I just went to Jersey City a couple of weeks ago. I ain't been in New York. That's how I was in New York. Yeah, I ain't been in New York in about a year. When you went to and last time, and it was $13. It was $13. It was $13 for my.
On my road race, listen up. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but I'm getting the fuck up out of New York. These new congestion toll prices that they just dropped to go into New York is fucking outrageous. And this shit is not fair no more. The potholes are still broke. Our fucking mayor is a fucking joke. And then now y'all got the nerve to up the prices. My nigga, to go in the Lincoln Tunnel, y'all niggas just went from $22 to $27. Then for y'all niggas, the Verrazano, y'all bugging the fuck out. $15 to $20? Who the fuck is in charge? Then the Harlem Tunnel, y'all niggas is going from $22 to $27. Like, niggas don't even want to go into Manhattan that much. Like, what the fuck? Brooklyn Bridge, $9 to $13. Niggas will walk that shit. Don't play with us. Williamsburg Bridge, 9 to 13. Everybody go to Feed the Culture on Twitch. We live.
That's Eric. That's Eric Allen. Eric Adams. Eric Adams and his shit. They made him step down. He stepped down though.
Nigga was supposed to get locked up, man.
Nah, they're waiting to see if he got some shit. They want to see, okay, when Diddy's files come out, we're going to know then, because he was in bed with him. As soon as he got in trouble, he wanted to step down. They came down and got his ass too. They went and got his ass too. I guarantee you, how else was he, who gave Diddy the key to the city?
That nigga gave.
Who gave Diddy the key to the city? Stop. Who gave Diddy the key to the city? All right. As soon as Diddy got in trouble, what he do? He stepped out and he got in trouble, right? Okay. Why was him and Jay-Z able to do what they do all over the city for those many years? Because they had people in places to allow this shit to go on.
Wow.
Adam's ass is dirty too. I don't give a fuck about what you look like and all of that. My nigga, you're dirty.
All them niggas in the pocket, Fred? All them niggas.
All them fucking rats. Man, get the fuck out of here. You got a huge ass extermination problem, and you okay with all those immigrants coming to you. Get the fuck out of here, you dirty, ugly motherfucker. All those people suffering like that, man.
Hey, check this out. Before we leave out of here, Fred,
I got you fucked up.
The biggest bootlegger, right? If you could give it a face. If you could give the biggest bootlegger a race, who would you say the biggest bootleggers are?
What you mean? The biggest bootlegger to a race?
In the world, that what you said in America, that's it. The biggest bootlegger.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. The furthest I go, as furthest I know about bootlegging is buying a bootleg CD with some after-hour liquor. I don't know nothing about your bootlegging. I might. Okay, I know about fake clothes. That's it. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. About, who is the most making the most money out? We know Bill Griffin back in the day. His brother used to be a big bootlegger. All that shit was fake. You wear that shit is fall off. Yeah, I'm for sure. They never locked him up. You feel me?
I don't know. Who is it?
Imagine making $40 million off of fake clothes. Look at this
$10 sweatshirt. You put the Chanel brand on it. It sells for $5,300.
Well, a massive bust on Long Island involving millions of dollars worth of counterfeit items. Officials recovered more than $40 million worth of merchandise and charged a woman from Smithtown after nearly 18 months of investigating.
Police say undercover buys led to the arrest of this woman, Lindsay Castelli Bullock of Smithtown. She allegedly ran the store, where authorities retrieved at least 22 of these heat-sealing machines for all sorts of counterfeit labels and thousands of soon-to-be fake items for sale. The total in real designer value, eye-popping, more than $40 million.
Because they invest a lot of money, they pay taxes.
So for those looking to shop here at Linny's today, no such luck. And prior customers disgusted. Castelli Bullock facing multiple counts of trademark counterfeiting, a Class E felony, for which she could face up to 3 years in prison.
That ain't enough. Fuck that shit. That bitch lives.
How many years?
Lavishly. 3 years.
Wow.
3.
Ain't that fucking
But it's white. It's white collar. It's white collar. It's not. It's a federal situation. It's an E-class. She's going to be in it. Huh?
If I get $40 million worth of clothes, I'm only going to do 3 years.
No, your black ass doing 40 million years. You understand me? Her ass doing 2 weeks in the spot Martha Stewart was at. You understand what I'm saying?
You see what I mean now about the white privilege shit? It's real,
Of course, come on. Of course.
Yeah, this shit's crazy, bro.
Of course. That's what I was playing.
I need to
Listen, man. It's crazy. Shit is it's nasty work out here. It's nasty.
Hey man, great show, Freak. I'm gonna get out of here tomorrow. Next day, y'all be safe out here.
Real fast. Real fast, man. We had some snow today, man. It's aggy. Kick my ass. My back hurt, man. You have a good night.
You too, bro. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Late Gas Radio Show. King of Boston. Brought to you by Late Gas Radio. You are now tuned in to the Lake Gas Radio. Brought to you by Lake Gas Reefy. Come and hear the show. Share and subscribe. It's a whole nother vibe. Watch a real street nigga go live. Give you all the real facts, the real deal. Show you how the hood feel. Black politics, the current events, you might get some chills. It's just a day in the life for the culture. All my youngest tap into an educated soldier. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth, sit you down and stretched out. Make sure you know your worth. Go and hustle for yours. Get your face out the dirt, cause your heart's still beating. It can be way worse. 1500, we got it out the mud. We all love the hood, but the streets show no love. We on all platforms, come and listen to the truth. It's the Ski Vasquez, I lit a fire in the booth.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact you can see them well. I mean, it was like, you know, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. You know what I mean? It takes too much energy. You only got to stay 2 steps ahead of them, whatever. But trust them to be there.
Alright, to be themselves.
Trust the snake to bite you. Trust the lion to lie. Trust the thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be there. But know them when you see them.